So here is my It's Your Life program thus far. I'm going to hit play, and you can see it prints out the title and then slowly prints out the introduction. And so now is the time to print out the question, right? What do you want to do? Do you want to do one or do you want to do two? And before we do that, let's take a look at what I have here. You can see I print out whatever's inside of the double quotes, right? And you might be thinking to yourself, well, what's that \n, right? Well, if you look here, the \n prints out what we call a new line, right? And it's just as if somebody pressed return when you're typing in Microsoft Word. So we get this blank line in between the title and the intro, right? So that's what that does. And if you want to do that in your program, you want to put that in the double quotes. Okay. And you can see I use it again down here as well. Okay. To separate the intro from the questions that I asked the user. All right. And then also I use time.sleep 2 seconds, and that just felt more natural to me. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to print out something to the user that asks them to enter in a 1 or a 2. And the way that that's going to happen is I do something like this. Okay, I use this command called input. And what input does is it makes your program wait for the user to enter something in on their keyboard. They hit enter, and whatever they typed in on the keyboard is saved in this variable called answer. Okay, and a variable is like a space in your computer where you can save pieces of data. Think of them as like pockets, right? So we have this pocket called answer, and we save the 1 or the 2 that the user enters in that variable, and then we sleep again. So let's see how that looks when we play. We'll play, prints out the title, the intro slowly, and then it prints out what I put inside of this input function. We call that guy a function, right? So you see that? Prints it out, and now it's waiting for me to type something in. So I'm going to type in a 1, and I hit enter, and the program sleeps and finishes. Okay. Now that we have the data that we want from the user, yeah, we're going to go ahead and sleep the program, and that's about it for now. In the next video, we'll talk a little bit about how to make the program make a decision based on what the user entered in. Okay.